Spruce River Plains, Columbus Day weekend. Got a late start. It's going to be dark when we get there. But hopefully we get a good sight. I'm going to drop the camper off at the beginning and then cruise in and see what we can find. Set up by flashlight and lantern for me with the tent. Mike's got the trailer. Then we'll go back and pick it up while I'm setting up. And bada boom, bada bing. We'll be making a campfire and eating a Subway sandwich. Because
that's what you do.
It's always about the Subway, apparently. The first night, you just gotta have something that's easy, right? You just gotta have something that you don't have to make and worry about. You can pick it up on the way in. So, anyway, that's where we are. Right now, we're heading by the prison in Rome. I'm not sure what prison it is.
It's the animal hospital.
They don't let any animals out of there. There's lots of barbed wire. So, I'm sure we'll have some great video for you from this trip. Hope you enjoy it. Well, we got in around 7:30 last night. Took us a while to find a site. All the good ones were taken. This one's not bad, though. Site 56. You can see that it's got a nice long road. You can't see the road over there. Anyway, we're about to go check out this trail that goes off behind the campsite. Back into the woods, into the great unknown. So let's check it out. Well, we got a bit of a rainy day here, so we're just driving down Rock Dam Road, checking out some sights. Actually, the foliage is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. There's a campsite right there. Sorry. But it's peak right now, so tomorrow's supposed to be sunny. Get some better shots. Right now, alright, we're heading into Helldiver Pond. Helldiver sounds like a heavy metal band from the 80s. Ladies and gentlemen, Helldiver! Anyway, it's pretty close to the campsite that we were camping at, 56. Or the campsite at which we were camping, I should say. For all you grammar nuts. Right, Mike? Isn't that right?
Right.
So when we get into Helldiver, we'll start the video back up. Helldiver. Helldiver. Alright, we went around to some pine trees and collect some of the sap that's dried off on the trees. We pried it off. It's like, I think it's amethyst. I don't know if it's amethyst, but you can see that that is just dried. One whole piece of pine pitch that's dried on the side of the tree. And we got a bunch of it. Don't know what's going to happen. I'm twisting it up.
This is what happens when you don't have internet access.
Yes. We go around finding pine pitch. Now we already threw a nugget in there. And it lit up pretty good. I think it's how they make turpentine or something, isn't it, Mike?
Rosin.
Rosin, definitely, but like for a bow on a violin or something?
Yeah.
But I think they make turpentine or some sort of a cleaning agent that's very flammable with this too. So hopefully this doesn't explode in our faces.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1, let her go. Let's see if she goes. Ladies and gentlemen, it caught on fire. Now inside of that, we saw that the nugget that we dropped in there just melted. It almost looked like rock candy. That definitely would probably be a good way to start a fire if you could go around and collect a little bit of it. We used some magnesium earlier today. Maybe we'll replicate that. Magnesium in a flint. All the stuff we've been doing that we should have been videotaping. We'll actually videotape, pretend I didn't say that. I'm going to edit it so it looks like we did it and we chopped it off before. But really now we're going to go collect some more pine just for video purposes to make it look like we did it before. But it's burning pretty good. So I'll take you over, I'll show you one of the trees where the vein, I think it got struck by lightning. And I'll chip some off and show you where we got it, how we harvested the pine pitch. Cut. So basically you're going to find a pine tree anywhere it got damaged. And just about any pine tree you'll find some spots where the pitch has kind of dried up. And you can just poke it off, and I used a paper plate to collect it all and just pop it off onto the plate. That's all pitch in there. But I got some real nice nuggets over here. And if you look, you can follow this vein. It goes, that's where I picked a bunch off, but you can see how high it goes all the way up, looking like a waterfall. That's why I think it got struck by lightning. And that's where the tree tried to repair itself. See, it goes all the way up top. Look at that. That is all pine pitch. Now, I already got up almost as high as I can. Mike, oh, he left me. Let's see if I can show you this coming off. It's a big chunk. Look at that. Here's eye protection, of course. These are all veins. Oh my goodness, that almost cut my finger off. That was not smart. I thought the knife was locked. So anyway, that's how we got it. Mike found a beauty. He said, dude, look at this one. Sure enough, now you know what I want to try and do? It'd be cool to like try and excavate it or whatever, kind of cut it out like, boom. See, there was some kind of wound in the tree. Same thing up here, here's some more. Too bad that this stuff isn't worth money. You'd be rich. Now here's something that you don't find every day. This is something you can harvest only in certain places. The last people that were here decided it'd be fun to go crazy with a shotgun. So you can come and pick all the shotgun BBs out of the tree and then go repack them. I only have 374, sorry. 372, 3 million, that's a lot of BBs. Yeah, we took some of that prime pitch and just put it in the bottom of the can. We're gonna light it on fire in a little while and we'll see what that does. Wow, that was a fast pan. That might just, maybe I'm thinking maybe it'll melt and it'll just stay lit like a little candle or something. I don't know how that's gonna work. It's all an experiment. All right, so we're gonna light this and just see if it stays on fire. And then if it does, how long does it burn we just put it in the bottom of a beer can that we found because we would never drink beer while we're camping. It's not a safe idea, especially burning things. Ooh, it smells delicious though, I gotta say. If the lighter's hot, I'll tell you that. My finger will catch on fire. So I wonder what the point of combustion is for this stuff. There we go. Oh. It almost seems like if we had like some contaminant in it, you know, like some little pieces of wood with it, that would catch on fire. All right, it wasn't working just to light it with the lighter, so I made a little wick out of tissue. I have no idea if this is. Some of you are sitting at home, all 4 of you that are watching this going, you idiot, if you just did this, it would work. But you know what? You learn, this is trial by error. This is how we learn. So I'm lighting a wick. Now that's probably gonna, since it's not soaked in anything, it's not gonna do anything, is it? We need that to start. I was hoping it would kind of, but it's just gonna turn to ash. That's not the right material to use. But it looks really cool. Look at that. If you tap on the screen. All right, so that didn't work. Strike out. All right, now we got a little piece of birch bark. I think it's gonna do the same thing though. Well, the wind's gonna blow it away. That's pretty hot. I think the problem is it turns to ash. What a wick does is it stays a wick because it's full of, you know, it's soaking, it's drawing up the liquid or whatever. This seems to be, we'll see what happens once it all burns out though. Once all the fuel is gone, you know, the birch bark, there's nothing to keep it lit. It is melting the stuff pretty well though. So our next idea is to, if this doesn't work, I'd like to cut the can and then we'll just put it over the coals and let the stuff start to melt. I don't know what we're gonna do. This is working.
It has a delightful aroma.
It really does. So let's see, I almost wish we didn't have it on the picnic table, but it's working great. All of a sudden it's going to erupt into a violent flame, burn our eyebrows off or something. All right, so we'll start the timer and we'll see how long this burns. I'm afraid to move it. The wind is going to put it out. Maybe not though. So we will, so the birch bark seems like it might have done a good trick. Now don't forget, stop moving so fast. It makes, you never took camera moving 101, Mr. Sipley? Yeah, that's way better. No, but there's the Kleenex. That's just burning in there also. It's pretty, but maybe that's the contaminant that we needed. We'll see how long it burns. So what time is it? Do you know? Does it say on the camera there?
No.
All right. Well, as soon as we turn the camera off, we will tell you what time it is. No, we can't do that because the camera won't be on. But we'll tell you, we'll come back when it starts to burn out. We'll be like, okay, it burned out. It took this long. There you go.
5:21.
This is fun. If this works, we're going to do another one that's even better. You know what I mean? Like, this is... I think it's so black because of the burned ashes of the tissue and the... But it really is burning pretty well. All right. And then we'll show you dinner later. Okay? So we moved it over to the fire pit because it made us a little nervous being on a picnic table, but... It moved successfully, and it's still burning bright. Now our idea is maybe to flip the can over, cut the top off, throw a bunch in there, and maybe you could make a little stove and cook something over the top. I don't know. I don't know what the heat that's generating. Anyway, it's kind of cool little hack. It's really gross looking. It's really black and charred at the top. But hey, it's still working. This will be really interesting. We're going to make another one. All right, it's 5:28 and it died. But guess what? That burned for 7 minutes or so. So we're going to try and make a bigger one with more in it. I think maybe it just kind of exhausted all the fuel of the pine pitch. Let's see what this is like. Ew, that's gross. It's like a tar. Jeez. I'm not going to take that back. All right, so I'm going to cut a can and we're going to do it in the bottom. Look at this.